The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, authored by C.S. Lewis, is a captivating narrative that serves as the first published novel in the Chronicles of Narnia series. This enchanting tale, imbued with themes of adventure, faith, and the timeless struggle between good and evil, unfolds in the magical land of Narnia, a realm beyond the ordinary world. Set against the backdrop of World War II, the story begins with the Pevensie siblings, Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy, being evacuated from London to escape the relentless bombings. They find refuge in the countryside, in the sprawling and mysterious house of Professor Kirker. The house, with its numerous rooms and corridors, becomes a perfect playground for the children's curiosity. During a game of hide-and-seek, Lucy, the youngest sibling, stumbles upon an old wardrobe in an empty room. Seeking a good hiding spot, she steps inside, pushing past the fur coats that fill the wardrobe. To her astonishment, she finds herself not against the back of the wardrobe, but in a snowy forest, standing next to a lamppost. She has entered the world of Narnia, a land perpetually frozen in winter. In this wintry landscape, Lucy encounters Mr. Tumnus, a faun who invites her to his home for tea. He tells her about Narnia and its plight, explaining that it is under the rule of the White Witch, who has cast a spell over the land to make it always winter but never Christmas. Despite this bleak situation, Mr. Tumnus treats Lucy kindly, but he later confesses that he was supposed to report her presence to the witch. Overcome with remorse, he decides to let Lucy go, and she returns to her world, eager to share her adventure. When Lucy tries to tell her siblings about Narnia, they do not believe her. They inspect the wardrobe but find nothing unusual, dismissing her story as a figment of her imagination. However, a few days later, Edmund also finds his way into Narnia. Unlike Lucy, Edmund meets the White Witch herself. She pretends to be a benevolent queen and tempts him with enchanted Turkish delight and the promise of becoming a prince. She manipulates him into betraying his siblings by luring them to her castle. Edmund's encounter with the witch plants seeds of deception and conflict, contrasting sharply with Lucy's innocent and honest experience. When all four siblings finally enter Narnia together, they discover that Mr. Tumnus has been arrested by the witch's secret police for aiding Lucy. The children are then guided by a pair of talking beavers, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, who inform them about Aslan, the great lion and true king of Narnia. The beavers reveal an ancient prophecy that 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve, humans, will help Aslan overthrow the White Witch and restore peace to Narnia. Encouraged by this prophecy, the children agree to seek out Aslan. However, Edmund secretly leaves to join the White Witch, driven by the promise of power and further enchanted by her manipulative gifts. The journey to meet Aslan is fraught with challenges and dangers. As they travel, the grip of the witch's endless winter begins to weaken, a sign of Aslan's return. The snow starts to melt, and the first signs of spring appear. The children and the beavers reach the stone table, a significant ancient site in Narnia, where they finally meet Aslan. The presence of Aslan is overwhelming and awe-inspiring. His mere presence fills them with a mixture of fear and reverence. Meanwhile, Edmund realizes the true nature of the White Witch and regrets his betrayal. He is imprisoned and mistreated by the witch, who plans to use him as a pawn in her efforts to thwart Aslan and maintain her rule. Aslan sends a rescue party to free Edmund, and he is brought back to the camp. Despite his actions, Edmund is forgiven by Aslan and his siblings, symbolizing themes of redemption and forgiveness that run throughout the story. The White Witch confronts Aslan, invoking the deep magic from the dawn of time, which states that all traitors belong to her and that Edmund's life is forfeit. Aslan makes a secret agreement with the witch, offering himself in Edmund's place. That night, Aslan goes to the stone table where he willingly allows himself to be bound and killed by the witch and her followers, sacrificing his life to save Edmund. Susan and Lucy, who have followed Aslan, witness his death and are heartbroken. They spend the night mourning beside his lifeless body. However, at dawn they discover that the stone table has cracked and Aslan has disappeared. Moments later, Aslan reappears, alive and well. He explains that there is a deeper magic that the witch did not know. When an innocent victim who has committed no treachery is willingly sacrificed, death itself starts working backward. This resurrection is a pivotal moment in the story, mirroring the Christian narrative of resurrection and redemption. With renewed vigor, Aslan leads the children and their allies into the final battle against the witch's forces. The climactic battle takes place near the witch's castle. Peter leads the Narnian army while Edmund plays a crucial role by destroying the witch's wand, which is her main source of power. The witch's army is initially strong, but Aslan arrives with reinforcements, including creatures that had been turned to stone by the witch and restored by Aslan's breath. The battle culminates in Aslan killing the White Witch, ending her tyrannical reign and bringing True Spring back to Narnia. The Pevensie children are hailed as heroes and are crowned as the kings and queens of Narnia at Caer Paravel, the royal castle. They rule wisely and bring about a golden age of peace and prosperity. Years pass, and the siblings grow into adults. They become renowned and respected rulers, leading Narnia with wisdom and justice. One day, while hunting the white stag, which is said to grant wishes, they stumble back through the wardrobe and return to the professor's house. To their surprise, they are children once again, and no time has passed in their world. Professor Kirker, who knows more about Narnia than he initially lets on, assures them that they will return to Narnia someday, but at the appointed time. This ending leaves the door open for future adventures and instills a sense of wonder and expectation. The narrative arc of the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is deeply intertwined with Christian allegory, particularly in the character of Aslan. Aslan's sacrificial death and subsequent resurrection echo the story of Jesus Christ, offering a powerful allegory for themes of redemption and sacrifice. This element adds depth to the story, making it resonate on multiple levels for readers of all ages. Lewis's vivid descriptions bring the magical world of Narnia to life, making it a place that readers can easily envision and long to visit. The land is populated with a rich tapestry of creatures and characters, from talking animals like the beavers to mythical beings like centaurs and fauns. This diversity of inhabitants adds to the enchantment and complexity of Narnia, providing a dynamic backdrop for the unfolding drama. The characters in the story undergo significant growth and transformation. Peter, the eldest, learns to shoulder the responsibilities of leadership and bravery. Susan discovers her inner strength and wisdom, stepping into her role as a compassionate and sensible queen. Edmund's journey is perhaps the most profound, as he moves from betrayal and selfishness to redemption and courage. Lucy, with her unwavering faith and innocence, serves as the heart of the story, embodying the pure belief in goodness and magic. The novel's enduring appeal lies in its masterful blend of adventure, moral lessons, and fantastical elements. Lewis's writing is accessible yet rich with meaning, making it a story that can be enjoyed on multiple levels. Younger readers can delight in the adventure and magic, while older readers can appreciate the deeper themes and allegories. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe remains a timeless classic, capturing the imagination of readers and transporting them to a world where magic is real and the fight between good and evil is palpable. It is a story that teaches valuable lessons while providing an unforgettable adventure, ensuring its place in the hearts of readers for generations to come. Well, that does it for our summary of C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. We really hope you enjoyed watching. As always, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content for the soul. Take care, and God bless.